Sex education in schools aims to provide accessible, accurate, inclusive, and also positive information to the children and teenagers. To teach the youngsters on how to have a healthy sexual relationships and avoid sexually transmitted infections and unplanned pregnancies. Not to forget, the signs of child grooming and sexual harassment should be introduced to the kids since they are at the very young age. We aim to give the awareness that exposing and promoting sex education is not a taboo.
Just now, Mr. Adrian told me that we are going to have sex education for this week's class.
Hi, Mimi. Oh, I see. Thank you for the information.
I wonder, is it fine to learn this in school?
Alright, good morning students.
Good morning, sir.
Alright, today for our extracurricular class, we are going to learn about a very controversial topic. Can you all make a guess about the topic that we're going to learn today?
Teacher, is this topic that something in common?
I think it's about human organ, teacher.
I know what the topic is about. Is it sex education? I agree with Nana. I think it is about sex education too.
Alright, correct. Today we will learn about sex education. Does anyone have any idea about what sex education is?
Teaches us the do's and don'ts in sexual relationship. Teaches us how to navigate matters concerning sex, so maybe sexual health. I think I agree with that.
Sorry, sir, I have no idea.
See, yes, you are all correct. We are going to learn about the importance and the aims of being exposed to the sex education at a very young age. So first, how to prevent unwanted pregnancy? Does anyone knows what is that thing that can be used for safe sex? Any guesses?
Not sure, sir. Condom maybe? I don't know. Is it a condom? May have to use that for any intimate relationship to keep a safe sex interaction. Not sure, sir. Condom maybe ever.
I think I've heard that before.
I have heard about how the adults are using children and teenagers to help with their sex needs. Is that what we call as sex harassment? I think there are cases that sound the same as you mentioned.
I think I know the word about these cases. It is called as child grooming.
Child grooming we avoided in this kind of topic. I taught in school since kindergarten. I think there are a lot of cases that sound the same as you mentioned. Yeah, I know the word that they use for that kind of cases.
Wow, well done students. I'm glad that you all know about this matter, that the awareness that you have regarding this matter, and I'm impressed with the knowledge that you have regarding this topic that you acquired at this young age. For your information, sex education is important to all people of young age and old age. It's important to all of ages. So it is a perfect approach and prevention method in preventing any issues that are related in either with your own sexuality or gender or quality and equality from happening in this society. So sex education is not a taboo.
Sex education is high-quality teaching and teaches about a broad variety of topics related to sex and sexuality. It explores values and beliefs about those topics and helps people gain the skills that are needed to navigate relationships with self, partners, and community, and manage one's own sexual health. One of the topics taught in this course is the body and its development. It is a healthy introduction and valuable knowledge to understand the happenings of the body. Did you know that when a female goes through menstrual, it is normal for her to experience pain throughout her body? Some young girls get frightened, believing that there is something wrong with them. Sex education promotes a healthy lifestyle by explaining how to treat and take care of their physical self, what symptoms are normal and what aren't, as well as the medication they should take. it helps the opposite sexes to understand each other and learn valuable skills, communication skills, critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, as well as negotiating skills. Do not worry about how young children may learn this course. Just like how mathematics starts with learning 1 to 10, sex education teaches mild and understandable topics such as the good touch and the bad touch, stay away from strangers, and to always stick by their parents. Sexual education can be a safe space for everyone to learn and be accepted for their naturality. It is not an unattainable goal to have this course perceived without prejudice or controversy. So let us work together to promote learning and understanding.
The challenges to make sex education important to schools. The first challenge is teacher training related challenges. The challenges related to teachers training comprise inadequate teaching professional sexuality during their teaching professional courses and lack of in-service training as well as seminars on sexuality education. This leads to teachers' inadequate knowledge on sexual education. Inadequate teachers' knowledge was a barrier to effective implementation of sexuality education in secondary schools. The finding revealed that the implementation of effective sexuality education is challenged by inadequate teachers' knowledge on sexuality education. Teachers revealed that knowledge on sexual matters which they possess is too minimal for them to educate the students fully on sexuality education due to the fact that they were not trained for such education, and even seminars on that are not provided to them. Teachers described that the college training was based much on how to teach other normal subjects and did not make an emphasis on how to teach sexual issues, and that the college training does not have a clear curriculum to direct them. Teachers need special training on sexual education. The finding of the study revealed that the implementation of teacher-students on sexual matters are challenged by inadequate knowledge of sexuality. The second challenge is globalization. Related challenges include the impact of social media, which causes many adolescents to have high exposure to pornographs from the internet. Social media can share true or wrong information to people since not all information shared is worth to some people. The finding of this study also revealed that globalization through social media such as magazine, radio, television, and smartphone challenge which affect sexuality education in secondary schools since most youth have high exposure to the internet, pornography, video from smartphone and computers. This makes them high sexual desire and interest in sexual activities. For the third challenge is the economic challenge, which in the effective implementation of sexual education in secondary school involve family poverty and inadequate students' basic need. With regards to the family poverty, teachers and students explain that some of their parents left their children alone for a long time to the mining centers without sufficient basic needs for those children. The finding of the study revealed that poor family economic status, which makes students not be able to fulfill with their basic needs, a challenge which affects teacher-student communication on sexual matters. In fact, other students will have to have transactional sex in exchange of money or anything else offered by a man in order to get their basic needs like food and clothes regardless of the provision of sexuality education. This reveals that lack of basic needs, especially food, is a barrier to effective sexual education and force adolescents to students to engage in risky sexual behaviors in exchange of money or anything to fulfill her or his basic needs. For the third challenge is the institutional challenges. The institutional challenges which hinder implementation of sexuality education in secondary school were those involved with lack of special sexuality education buildings, limited sexuality education timing session, and teachers' workload. The above finding revealed that inadequate time and unfavorable environment in school and lack of important school facilities like sexual education classes and hostels are among challenges for sexuality education communication between teachers and students. For the last one, cultural-related challenges. The identified cultural challenges which hinder the effective of implementing sex education schools were those involved with religious belief and some taboos which prohibit the community from discussing sexual issues. The above quotation shows that issues related to culture are a problem that face teacher-student communication on sexual matters. At the same, many parents do not want to discuss sexual matters with their children because doing that is against their religion belief. Others think that doing so can make their children embark on sexual activities early, something which is not true. This implies that there is a poor education due to the various community taboos.